Ozzie Albies joins us on High Heat. Ozzie, good to see you, man. Are you a superstitious guy when it comes to things like hitting streaks and when you're going good at the plate?
No, not superstitious. You just, you want to go out there and try to get on base as much as you can for your team, to provide for your team. When you score runs, you're going to win.
And your team is scoring runs in bunches, man. I mean, you're in the middle of the season, and I don't know if you ever have a chance to really stop and think about how good your lineup is, but what are the first things you think of when you consider the great run you guys are on in 2023?
So we have a great lineup and a team overall. And, we go out there, we keep playing hard no matter what the situation is. Like we had some situation in the rain in Chicago and Pittsburgh, but we go and, give it all what we can because we want to win. End of the day, you want to go home with a win.
I want to talk about your skill sets because, man, for anybody that switch hits, I tip my cap. I think it's the most wonderful, unbelievable skill set in our game. You not only switch hit, but you speak 4 different languages. So, dude, you do it all. I want to ask you specifically about Papiamento, which is one of your 4 languages that fascinates me because it's such a beautiful language. And if we show you some video highlights of your teammate Ronald Acuña Jr., can you comment in Papiamento over what you're going to see?
Yes, I can do it. That's my first language, our dominated language in Curacao. So for sure, I can do that.
All right, here it comes. Here's the best of Ronald Acuña Jr. Tell us about it in Papiamento.
Swing, ewala kita bye-bye, horong. Acuña swing, ewala kita bye siguro pa po. Ayo, home run. I mean, every time he hit the ball, it's like 115 off the bat. He's a superstar.
He is a superstar, and so are you, and so are so many of your teammates. But specific to Ozzie, or to Ronald, rather, I'm sorry, what kind of conversations have you had with him this year about what he's doing? Because he's putting up a season for the ages. This is a generationally great season that he's in the midst of. How does he discuss it with you?
Yeah, since last year when he finished, he told me, hey, I'm going to go work hard because I obviously don't feel the same as he was feeling before his injury. And I told him, hey, go do what you normally do because you're a star. And early in the season, I said he's going to be the MVP candidate, and he's given that all this year for our team.
Yeah, there's nobody even close, I'm afraid. I mean, if anybody's close, it's one of your teammates, another teammate, Matt Olson, who's having a great year. You guys collectively, as a team, are hitting for tremendous power. And for you, 26 homers this year. What's been the difference in finding the power stroke? Is it something that you're making an effort to do? Like, do you want to hit homers now, or is it just happening that way?
Not that you want to hit a homer because you can swing for homers every single AB, but you try to look for your pitch in certain situation and do the best you can because you work hard every day on your swing, on your routine, and you want to be out there being the best you can be. Same with Olsen, Raleigh, Arcia, all the rest of the team guys. We go out there and work every single day.
So as a switch hitter, is your BP the same on both sides, or do you take different BP based on who's pitching that night and what side you'll be in on?
Yes. So if there's a lefty pitching, I'm gonna only hit BP on the right side and work on the left side in the cage, and vice versa when there's a righty on the mound. And my BP is different. On the left side, I try to just hit upper line drive and do my situation round. But on the right side, I try to only go for the fences.
Okay. What do you eat right-handed or left-handed?
I eat right-handed.
How about writing, right or left?
Right-handed. Everything right-handed beside hitting, switch hitting.
Oh, man, the brain is so wild inside of a switch hitter. It's unbelievable. Hey, I got another question for you. We're just jumping around here, but where is your World Series ring? Do you ever wear it?
I have it saved up. I don't know. I can't say where, but I have it saved up somewhere, and I wear it to special occasion like a gala or when we went to the basketball game in Atlanta to support them in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. How about this? What is your, outside of your home ballpark, what is your favorite ballpark to hit in?
I gotta say Wrigley Field. I like hitting there. Yeah.
Is it the backdrop? The backdrop? Is it the fact that it's usually day games? What about Wrigley makes it hitter friendly?
I like when you go to Wrigley on a 2 o'clock game and the wind is blowing out. I like that.
Yeah, what's not to like? Is there a ballpark that you wouldn't mind if you never went there again? Someplace that you find more difficult to hit?
Difficult to hit. Not really. No, because I mean, end of the day, they're all the same dimensions and anything. Just sometimes on the behind the pitcher, you don't have the clear full view of a good like sidearm guy or over the 3/4 side, but I don't mind it.
Yeah, that's the right answer, by the way. Here's another one for you. And we were talking about this on the MLB Network Showcase game the other night. We had the Cubs and Braves. I'm sorry, the Cubs and Mets. Have you ever played with a guy, or have you been a guy that feels like you can manipulate a pitcher into throwing what you want? I feel like it's a very rare skill, something that people like Albert Pujols could pull off. Have you ever witnessed that?
I witnessed one time in the same game that I was late on a fastball and they threw it again and I went deep. So I think I did it on that AB because I wanted that fastball again after missing it.
And you were you purposely late on the first heater, or it just happened that way?
It happened to be that I was late and I said, okay, he's going to throw it again and I better be early.
Oh, I love it. That's good stuff, man. Hey, last I want to end it with this: the fact that, and I just learned this today, and I'm gonna read this to you. You might not even be aware of this on your resume. There has only been one player shorter than you to have a 30-homer, 100 runs scored, 100 RBI season. So for little guys like me, who grew up a runt, you're like a hero for all of us that aren't 6'5" tall. Was that ever a challenge that you felt like you had to overcome with scouts?
Yes, when I was 15 and doing tryouts in Curacao to get signed with a team, they always told me, "Hey, I don't think you have a chance. You're too small." I mean, back then I probably was like 5'5" or even 5'4", and they told me, "Hey, you never had a chance to make it." So it was a challenge, but I always had in mind that I'm never going to give up on my dreams, and I'm going to make it.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll send some emails to those guys in Curacao, let them know they missed. Way to go.
Yeah, we
guys.
will do that.
Ozzie, you are a pleasure to watch play, pleasure to speak with. We wish you nothing but success, of course, moving forward in your career and with the Braves. And thanks so much for taking some time with us today.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you.